Hi everyone, my name is Catherine and today I am making another artist trading card. Well, in the series where I am using this cutout shape, the circle with a square at the bottom or side or top, however you turn it, in order to make different artist trading cards. So each of them incorporates this cutout specifically. I'm not cutting this cutout down any smaller or changing its shape at all, but I am using it in each of the trading cards that I'm making to end up with something different for each one. So for this one, I'm going to start by taking this piece and dyeing it purple with some alcohol ink. I'm just going to spray it purple and let that soak in and try not to spray everything else on my desk while I'm doing that. And then pick this up and move it aside and blot this off because the desk underneath is getting kind of soaked. But this is not quite as purple as I would like it yet. So we're going to set that aside, and while that's working on drying, actually, that first layer is almost dry. I'm probably going to put some more on it. Let's toss down a couple more layers of purple, and now set it aside, and while it's drying, I am going to dry back off my workstation. This exact reason is why we put wax paper down. And then pull another card off the stack and start by putting a background on it. I think it's going to have this for a background. This is a bit of inner cover that I pulled off of a notebook that I took apart. And I think that it's going to make an excellent contrast to that purple. So I'm going to cut a bit off for a card. See if I just can't line it up. And then cut some off. And that looks to still be drying, so I'm going to set this aside for now and glue this to here. Take my glue, stick it on, push it all the way into the corners like we always do, all the way out to the edges, because we want to make sure that it stays adhered. We want it to stay where we put it, thank you. That's why we're going to put it there. Go. And then plenty of glue in the center, and set the glue bottle aside for a moment and toss this on and line it up and make sure it's lined up all the way around and press it down really very firmly. I'm getting a lot of squeeze out on this one. I put too much glue on it. That's okay though, better too much than not enough. Although not really, just the right amount is the ideal. Go set that side a moment so that it can stiffen up a bit. And while that's stiffening up, wipe the glue off of the workstation. This one's turning out to be a messy sort of card. And then, because I like putting borders on things, grab a bit of tape here, and let's see, let's use, which one? Ooh, No, I don't want yellow. Black and white, brown, pink. Can't decide. I think purple spots. Purple dots. If I can find the end. If I can't find the end, then we won't go with the purple dots. But I think I found the end. It's just really hard to say. No, I don't think so. Probably not, actually. Maybe. Maybe we found it. Ha. We have. Okay. And I think I want it to go across the top and bottom for this one. So I'm going to try putting it on and then cutting it and see if that doesn't help me cut it to the right length without wasting too much extra. There we go. And then fold it over. And then do the same with the other side. This might get kind of boring, you guys. There we go. All right, press it down really firmly. Trim it off at just the right length. And then fold it over and press it down so that it's going to stay on, hopefully. Okay, so we've got the background set up for that card. And then we are going to take and put our purple, which is more or less dry on the front, but pretty damp on the back still. It's gotten the workstation wet. See if we can't press it in some paper towel just to draw some of that moisture away. There we go. That's a little drier. And flip it over. I may have put too much ink on this one. It's having a tough time drying itself, which the alcohol inks shouldn't have a problem with, but if you flood too much of anything onto paper, it's gonna retain moisture for a little while. So the glue may not dry as quickly because it's going to be in a high humidity environment, but that's all right. There we go, flip it over and stick it down and just a little bit sideways like that, I think, and then toward the top so that we end up with it sort of like that. Oh, I just had another idea for another one. That's okay. We will save it for next time. Here we go. And then what I want to do is grab our trusty 0.8 size micron and write something on it. Let's see. I think float away. And then just put a line across here, and then a circle like right there, and some tails, and then a tail that comes off and bleeds off into away from it. There we go, and it is a balloon. I do think, let's see. I do think I want it to be shiny. So what I'm going to do is take this small bit of white paper and just cut some small triangles off of it. And then put some glue onto the back of those. And just line them up on top of the balloon, sort of. You'll see what I mean once they're all on there. It'd probably be a better idea to, there we go, put a daub of glue down on my desk and then dip the paper into it, but it's too late for that now. I'm almost done. So I may as well continue on with how I've been doing it at this point. Go. All right, and last one. There we go, like that. A balloon that says, float away. It's got some shines on it, some shiny bits that are triangles, because why do things the way everybody else does them when you can do them differently? And you can do them differently. And that gives us our 4th artist trading card of the series. I will be happy to hear from you if you want to let me know what you think of this card. There is an excellent section below the video called the comments, which is a very useful place to share your opinion. And remember to subscribe. Yes, I almost forgot. Remember to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!